All right. All right. So as people start slowly coming in, I would like to take the time to introduce myself. My name is Janeri Merced. I am the Community Outreach Admissions Counselor here at STCC. And today we have a wonderful guest. She's going to teach us all about the business program and why this would be a great opportunity for a lot of our students to explore. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Hi, thank you everybody for coming. I am delighted to be able to share information about all the different options we have available for potential students and existing students in our business department. My name is Diane Sabato, and I'm a professor in the business department, and I teach management, marketing, entrepreneurship, and a variety of courses. We are a part of the Liberal and Professional Studies Division at STCC, and I am happy to have you all here. So I'm gonna just get rolling and start telling you about what we have to offer. So we have 4 different degree programs available to you, and I'm gonna go through them one by one, tell you a little bit of the basic background information on the programs. Janeri's gonna chime in to add some additional detail when she has some information or examples to add. And we'll talk about what the program offers, what's in it for you, and what the actual curriculum or program of study looks like. So I hope that you will leave with a pretty good understanding of each of these programs. And at the end, I'll post both my contact information and Janeri. So if you have any follow-up questions, then you are welcome to contact either one of them. So let's just dive right in. We have a business transfer program, a business degree program, office administrative assistant professional degree, and a medical office administrative assistant certificate of completion. So the first one is the business transfer program. And who is this for? This is for students who know that they want to transfer to a 4-year college after graduating from STCC. The transfer program is specifically written to be part of the Mass Transfer Compact, so that if you successfully complete this program and meet all of the degree requirements, you will be admitted to 4-year Massachusetts colleges and universities. So we often see students who are very intentionally going through this program to go to UMass and the Eisenberg School of Business. So that's most often who we see in this program, but it also applies to any colleges that are out there with an ACBSP accreditation, which is an additional level of accreditation for a 4-year business program. And that would be schools like Western New England University, who I keep wanting to call WINIC because I remember when it was WINIC. But so that and other 4-year schools with that accreditation, that's who this program is very specifically looking for. There are some requirements as far as grades are concerned. So if you are going to UMass Eisenberg School, they'll require a certain minimum grade in certain courses as well as an overall grade point average. And that will be listed in the curriculum detail. So what are you going to study? You'll get a general education foundation, which includes liberal arts, humanities, math, social science, and sciences. And then you also get a solid foundation in the business courses, the introductory level courses. And those will come from accounting, marketing, and management. So one thing that we often are asked is what kind of things and skills will we master? You're going to be using computer applications throughout all of your coursework. You're going to develop critical thinking skills. And then we do focus on soft skills, so written and oral communications, collaboration, and teamwork. And that's not only one of the foundational skill sets that we offer through the business department, but it's one of the promises that STCC will make to you as a successful 2-year college graduate, that you'll develop these skills. So what are you going to get if you take this BTCM business transfer degree? You'll be prepared to transfer to a 4-year college or university upon successful completion. So you'll be fully prepared. You will get full transfer credits for all the courses in the program. That's the way it's written. So all your credits will transfer. And you will be granted an associate degree in science in business administration. It is a 2-year associate degree. This is what the curriculum looks like. And it's laid out in a curriculum checklist, which you can find on the business department webpage for this degree. It lists out semester by semester, and it's generally 15 to 16 credits per semester, totaling 62 credits. And we start with the foundational introductory level courses and then move through the program, and you get into some of the upper level classes as we move through. For students that have an interest in a particular area of business, whether it's accounting, marketing, management, we used to have separate focuses in those degrees. What we've done is we've changed to 2 different business degrees. This one's for transfer, but in each of the degrees, you have an opportunity to choose your electives. And you'll see in semesters 3 and 4, once you've gotten your foundational classes out of the way, that's where you get some decision-making ability to say, here's what I'd really like to focus on. You do have to be mindful of wherever you're transferring to, of what they prefer you to take when it comes to some of your electives. And some schools will be very prescriptive. So they will say, we really want you to take organizational behavior, or we really want you to take a leadership class. They will let you know. I will always recommend that if students are in the BTCM program and they have an idea of where they would like to go, call the receiving school, the place you want to go, speak to their transfer admissions counselors, and involve them in your program from the beginning. So as you're making these kinds of choices, especially in semester 3 and 4, you are getting good, direct from the source information from their transfer counselors. We keep as up to date as we possibly can on what other schools are looking for, but this is your education and you want to take charge of it and make sure that you're making selections that you need to make so you don't miss out on possibly taking a class that they're going to want you to have. Janeri, you might want to.
Yes, and to that point, I also want to mention that while you're a student at STIC, you have great supports at all different angles. We have the TRIO program that helps students through the transfer process. We also have a transfer counselor through the Academic Advising Center that supports you. So to Diane's point, definitely contact your transferring school to see what they need, what they're looking for, pick up their program and start just jotting that stuff down and have those conversations early, but also know that you have those resources at your fingertips here, and they can also connect you and guide you to the process, give you supports and even questions to ask, because the school, for example, if you're going to Western New England or if you're going to UMass, they are the expert at the school. So we can guide you through that process. So it's very important to know where you're going and to know what classes you need to get into that program. For example, if you are interested in accounting, they may ask for certain classes to get into that program, and our team here can help you connect that. So thank you for mentioning that.
Absolutely. And it's also important to note that particularly in this program, but in all of your programs, if for any reason you have to take not college level classes and you have to prepare to be able to take college level classes, but especially in this program, math becomes very important because it's critical to get all your math requirements out of the way as early as possible, because they will help you succeed in all of the classes that are going to come later in the degree program. So that's the business transfer program, and it is an associate degree program. The second business degree, also an associate degree program, is the business program. This is intended for students or people who are either planning to enter the workforce, they're already in the workforce and they want to build their skills and attain a degree to advance at work. So maybe you become eligible for certain promotions that are there. Maybe there are certain skill sets that they need within the jobs that they are in. So to improve their ability within jobs they're already in. We often get students who are interested in pursuing their own business dreams in entrepreneurship, which is one of my areas of passion. So this is where we'd see people who are ready to go directly into the workforce. Once they graduate, they're already in the workforce. Maybe eventually, it might be after a year or 2 or 3 or 10, they may want to transfer to a 4-year school at some point. This does qualify for transfer. The difference between this degree and the business transfer degree is the business transfer degree is very intentionally and specifically written initially for the UMass and for the Massachusetts Transfer Compact. Also applies to those certified schools. So they will take all of your credits. This degree will transfer to other colleges. The receiving college may or may not give you 100% credit for all of the classes that you've taken. In general, most of the colleges in the greater Springfield area or Western Mass area will take most, if not all, of the credits that you will earn in the BUSN degree. So that's really important to know. It does transfer. It just transfers in a different way, and it will be evaluated by the receiving college on a case-by-case basis rather than part of a transfer agreement. So that's a big distinction. But this degree, what will you study? The same kinds of things as the business transfer. You get a general education foundation in liberal arts, humanities, math, social science, and science. And again, you'll get the business core courses in accounting, marketing, and management. You'll master skills related to computer applications, critical thinking, and also the soft skills, written and oral communication, collaboration, and teamwork. So they're very similar in the kinds of things you'd be studying and the skills that you're going to be mastering. But the difference is in what you get from the degree. You'll be prepared to enter the business workforce and utilize what you've learned immediately to advance your business career, whether you're entering the workforce, whether you're already in the workforce, or whether you're starting your own business. It will give you the skill set that you need to hit the ground running. That's the intention of this degree. And you will earn an associate degree in science in business administration. Janari, you have anything you want to add to this?
Yes, just to your point there, you know, they are different degrees. And what happens to most of the students, they come in and they sign up for the first thing they see, which is fine. And understand that while you're at STIC, you know, we have many students, it's very, very common for students to change their major. So if you come in to the business degree and then realize that it's best that you go into the transfer, understand that you can do that. You can do a change of major. What I would suggest though is that you start networking and having these conversations early on. To Diane's point, when you're transferring, it's going to matter. And it matters down to money. Like all the classes you take, you want to take as much as you possibly can with you. Either program is a great program. You're gonna be able to do what, you know, you'll be an alum, you'll be able to go out and work and take pride in the work you do. It's just more about where you want to go. So again, most of our students utilize these programs that we have, TRIO, career services, you know, other mentor opportunities to learn, hey, what program should I be in? So understand if you get in it, you can transfer if you need to.
Absolutely. This is what the curriculum looks like for BUSN, and you'll see that it's very similar in the first 2 semesters because again, it's sort of those core classes. You're getting the foundation in both the business classes and also in the arts, humanities, social science classes that you're taking. And then the changes occur in semesters 3 and 4. And you'll see that macroeconomics, ethics, managerial accounting. So we've very specifically chosen classes that we feel are important for you to be able to have to hit the ground running when you complete your degree. And they include things like business decision tools, which is using advanced Excel and other types of tools that can help you in doing assessments within a business, a workforce. So you will get some electives in this, but a few less electives than you would in the business transfer program. So in your last semester, you get to pick both a general and a business department elective. So you're going to want to consider if you want a little bit more knowledge in one of the courses that you've studied in your first 3 semesters, you might want to add more information on marketing or management or accounting. And so you have the opportunity to be able to do that. An important note for both of the business degrees that it's funny that I'm saying this, but they're both available as fully online degrees. Once we're actually out of the pandemic, when everybody has to take everything online, there are many individuals whose lives don't allow them to be in class for whatever reason. And so this is a really nice option that you know that everything you need to complete this degree is going to be available for you to take online. So it's important to know that. And we worked really hard on making sure that we offered a program that was the same as if you were in person, and it's available fully online.
And still all the resources that you provide, even though you're an online student, you still have access to all the same resources.
Yep.
So many students, and this is true for the way we do our work at STIC, is that we make sure that we're student centered, and we understand that our students have so much going on in their lives. So this is just that flexibility that you can manage your classes around your life schedule, your family schedule, maybe you're working, so on and so forth. So it's a great program if you need that flexibility. Again, it's hard to see that right now because we're all in this setting.
Yeah.
But this is one of our full online programs, both of these programs. So definitely keep that in mind once we get back to our normal, and you want that flexibility.
Absolutely. The next degree is the Office Administrative Assistant Professional. And this is intended for students who are already or planning to be a member of a management team in an office or medical facility. So think of all those people who work in medical offices, doctors' offices, or in offices in general, who they're the glue people, I like to call them, because they're holding everything together and they're running the procedures and the systems and making the offices function effectively and efficiently. So to that end, you will study office procedures, you'll study general business, you will become skilled in the Microsoft Office suite of programs, and then you're also going to specifically study career readiness soft skills, we like to call them, which you'll be learning skills of computer applications and becoming very skilled in those, management and distribution of information, so those are the systems in place that run offices, critical thinking and problem solving, and soft skills, written and oral communication, collaboration, and teamwork, which are particularly important for people working in these kinds of positions. You'll be working with all types of individuals, employees, people in the medical practices or in the offices running businesses, as well as the customers or the patients or clients. And when you finish, you'll be prepared to be an effective and efficient member of a team in an office or medical facility. And you'll earn an associate degree in science in office information technologies. So it's really important to pay attention to the efficient and effective member of a team, because there are many people in the workforce in these kinds of positions who learn by doing, and they learn on-the-job training. And what I found when I was a student at STCC, and I was taking a technology support degree at STCC at the time, this was a lot of years ago, and I was working in a tech support job. And what I learned was the courses I was taking at STCC were offering me the skills and the expertise to be much more efficient and effective. I had a coworker who was self-taught, and we'd arrive at the same solutions, but I learned the shortcuts and the more efficient ways to do things. Well, she did a very long roundabout way because she hadn't had the benefit of being in classes like you'll have in this kind of a program. So notice how I snuck in there that I am in fact an STCC graduate, actually twice, once from a certificate and a 2-year degree in microcomputer technology. So I love all of the things that are being studied in this degree, and I gravitate to that. And even though I'm now a business professor, I run my own business on the side, I'm actually using all the skills that you're going to be learning here in this degree program. So this is a really wonderful option for people to consider as a degree. Janeri?
To your point, I'm also an alum at STIC, and I'm proud. You'll notice that many of the people that work here, we love the school so much that we stay here to make sure that we are paving the way, or as we pave the way through your academic career. But to your point here, and I think that you made a really good point about the critical thinking and really being effective and efficient. When you get out in the work field, or you're already in the work field and you're looking to grow, leaders want to see that you can get to the same quicker, faster. We live at a very, very fast pace, but we want to minimize a lot of our errors. So it's very important when we educate ourselves and we're getting these expertise to really put your best foot forward and learn them, because the theories and the practices that you're going to be learning in this program, you've already seen them played out, which are great. And now you can identify them and then find better ways to work in your office, and your leaders will see that. So everything you're going to be learning in these programs are practical. You're going to be using them immediately if you're in the field, or as soon as you graduate, or even through our internships, to our career service. You have the opportunity to put theory to practice. And this is why it makes this program so unique, that it's not something that you don't see or you have to wait to graduate to use. You're going to have those opportunities early on, even through the online setting, because it's a full online program. So I just highlight that it's really important for leaders and on your resume to say that you have these skills, because you can't find them in a lot of places.
Yeah, absolutely. And every single office, medical practice, medical facility is running on a software system, and you're going to be learning about that. So it's really important. Now, this is the curriculum for this program. And you'll see, again, like all of our programs, the way that they're set up is that you get the introductory level foundational courses in the first semester or two. And you'll see some very specific classes such as office management, procedures and theory, and document formatting, career readiness, soft skills. So they're very specific to the degree. If you look to the right of this screen, you have the option within this 2-year degree to pick a pathway to take. So you will either aim for working in an office or in some kind of a medical practice or facility. So when it comes to semesters 3 and 4, you are going to be choosing 3 very specific classes that will provide information for that pathway. So you'll see on the left side, the accounting, personal finance, desktop publishing, those classes and internships. On the right-hand side, you'll see health office, again, specific classes for being in a medical facility or office, which is really nice. You get to specialize your own degree. And if you look up top and you're just doing the math and adding the credits, you're going to take 15 credits, 14 to 15 in semester 3, 17 to 19 in semester 4. To get to the total, you're going to choose from the pathway classes to get to the total for each of 3rd and 4th semesters. So it's your opportunity to say, I don't really see myself working in a general office. I really prefer working in a medical facility. So you would choose classes from the right-hand side. We are presently working on adding electives to these lists, including business ethics, leadership, and organizational behavior. So you may be seeing some, well, hopefully you will be seeing some courses being added to the electives for this program, so that you'll have even greater choice for what will work for you in this program. And I think that's particularly true for people that may already be in a place that they want to advance in their career and they're building the skills. They'll have a greater selection of specific classes to support whatever it is that they want to do as they're achieving this degree. Janeri, anything to add here?
Nope. I just, I always, when I'm looking at this program, I always highlight how unique we are as a community college, that we really do personalize things and create pathways where you can go right into the workforce and again, utilize those skills. And most of these programs that we have at STCC are created for our economy to grow. So they're jobs, they're trending jobs, they're jobs. And this is just a highlight, 3 of them, of just what we are doing and what we're proud to do at STCC.
Absolutely. So there's one last one, and this is a certificate of completion that was very specifically for people who are wanting to go entry level into the front office of a medical practice or facility. So you're going to be studying those specific skills: medical keyboarding, word processing, office management, and electronic health records. You're going to work on the same skills of computer applications, but specifically for medical facilities, also critical thinking and soft skills. And it's really important to understand if you're in the medical office administrative assistant certificate program, or you are in the 2-year degree program with the medical pathway, you're going to be dealing with a lot of sensitive information. So that's embedded throughout both of these programs. And you'll be prepared to take an exam, which is the Certified Medical Administrative Assistant examination. So that gives you a credential. So you can build a credential and you'll get a certificate of completion. And then all of the things that you're studying will transfer all those credits should you decide that you really want to do a 2-year degree. So it's what we call stackable, so that you are then able to take all of your credits from your certificate and then take the office program and get the associate's degree. And here is what the curriculum looks like. Again, very specific skills in your skill building to start the entry-level job and then go from there. So that's what a certificate program is intended to do. And our hope is that you would want to stack it into a 2-year degree and keep pursuing your education.
You'll notice that this program is a year. Certificates at STCC are roughly about a year long. If you take it the way it's prescribed. Now,
Yes.
most of our students, again, have different lives and choose to have a little more flexibility, and that is totally fine. You'll still get to your end goal, and we'll support you through that process. But this is how it's designed. If you wanted a year, you would have to complete it in this order, or at least the way the classes, semesters are written out. And you made a very valid point that about the being stackable. So I see a lot of students that come get a certificate from us and an additional certificate, and then it's like, well, I want to grow more. And they take this and they go into the business degree. From there, they transfer to, Eisenberg or one of our other, schools, or do another certificate such as medical billing and coding, because you're building on it as well, the health technology program. So we have a lot of programs where a lot of these courses are just going to flip, many of them are going to go right into a new program. So it's not starting over. You just are adding a little bit more time, but you're bringing your credits with you. So again, it's a way of money and build and going step by step as you grow in your career.
And in all of the degrees, I have to note that it's really important that you complete the degree that you've started at STCC. In any degree program you're in at STCC, you have the opportunity to transfer partially through your degree. And I often have students who are just too tired of being, they're just like, I just don't want to do this anymore. I've been at STCC for 3 years and I'm ready to go. But as we know, things happen in the world as right now. And if you don't finish the degree and get the credential, and then you're trying to go to a 4-year school and something happens to prevent you, you don't have any credential at all. So please pay attention to completing your programs once you start them at STCC, whether some people just get tired of going to school part-time. I went part-time at night and on weekends and over a long period of time. And I just am like, I want to be done already. But I'm really glad that I finished the degrees because life got in my way and I wasn't able to go back to school for a very long time, but I had the degree.
To your point, I'm one of them. I went and stopped to go to stick 3 times. The last time I made it work for me, but what I appreciate, and you'll see this a lot, is that when you go to a 4-year school, you're signing up for 4 years of schooling. So if you stop and you walk away because you're tired, been there, done that, you walk away with nothing, right? No degree, no completion. That's what makes community college and certificate programs so unique, because the shorter it's compressed, the shorter amount of time. And when you walk out, you have something. You don't have to wait 4 years to get something, and you can build on that. But in reverse to that, is that if you end up walking away because life got in your way, I know with me, I had children, so I had to stop here and there. When I came back, all my classes were there. We are an accredited school. They don't go nowhere. I mean, they can't give you a degree because you didn't, hold your end of the bargain. But here, right? So understand that if you have to take a break, it happens. We're still here. Your credits are still here. Come back and finish those credits with us.
Yes, absolutely. I did the same thing. And I was so happy when I called and they go, oh no, your credits are good for life. And I'm like, oh, yay. Because I left for a really long time. I was studying different programming and I went from studying like Fortran and then jumped into, well, for people that know this, Visual Basic. So I missed a huge world of what was going on in the field I was studying, but I was able to still have all the credits and then just pick up where I left off. So it's really important. All of these degrees, the detail is available on the STCC website, and you can link to the curriculum checklist, which include this curriculum like I've shown you in the presentation, as well as notes and things you need to know for grade point averages, for prerequisite requirements. So you have to take, the first level of something before you go to the second. All that detail will be there. And then there's multiple offices available at STCC to assist you in all the wraparound services that you're going to need to attend STCC. So we in the business department don't just do degree programs. We like to offer additional opportunities to our students to have some experiences that will flesh out and enhance they're taking their business degrees at STCC. The first thing that we offer is we do have a business club that meets regularly. We offer internships at various employers around the region. For a number of years, coming up on 10 years, maybe we've run a women's mentoring program where we collaborated with both the Professional Women's Chamber and the Women Business Owners Alliance. And it's been, I'm part of it, which is why I'm going to elaborate on it, but it's been an incredibly positive and beneficial experience for both our students and the mentors that came from the chambers and the Women Business Owners Alliance. We're presently pivoting to be able to offer that this semester online in some form. Generally, it would have been 5 or 6 meetings with workshops and mentoring time. So we're going to create a program for this semester so that we're still able to offer students the benefit of the mentoring program. We also have run events which feature business speakers. In individual classes, we bring in guest speakers, but then we as a department have also put on short conferences, so a half-day conference, a mini conference with speaker panels from different areas of business to share what they know. And we often draw from the people that are members of our advisory board for the business department who help guide what we're offering for classes and enhancement in our programs. So we look to our advisory board, who are people out there in the business field working in a variety of types of businesses, to help us put together not only our degree program offerings and validate them, but also to serve as experts that come in and speak to you. I act as I like to call myself the entrepreneurship liaison. I don't know if that's official or not, but I participate in regional collaboratives around entrepreneurship, and there is an amazing array of activity around helping students start businesses. And hopefully after today, there will be a brand new entrepreneurship class available for you if you just want to learn about starting your own business, and it would satisfy a business elective or a general elective. So that's one thing that I get really excited about. As I said, I do own my own business and run that on the side, so it's particularly exciting. We also have social media from the business department, so a Facebook page and other things that are available for you to participate in a group of people in the same program as you. And I think it's probably a little more important now because that's the way that we're communicating with our peers. So it's just a way that we can add value to what you're studying and hopefully give you a broader sense of what's out there in the world that you're either going to be entering or advancing in.
Just to piggyback on some of the things you said, I'm a firm believer that, and only because I went to school a few times, I'm still in school, it's really important that any level, community college is no different than a four-year college. You go to your four-year college and you have this experience. Well, joining these clubs and being a part of these programs and networking really does allow you to be a part of the campus culture. And we have a very diverse culture here, and we are proud of our students, staff, and faculty. Everyone's here because we love it. We love the experience. We love supporting people. So definitely really embody the campus culture and make it work for you. You know, really, really be proud as much as we are being a part of the RAND Nation at STCC. So join clubs. We have many, many clubs, even through this virtual learning that we're doing. We still are going hard with our clubs, with our mentorship programs. We have many, many, many to offer. And the internships. Our career service is full-fledged. They offer so much: job fairs, internships. They have a student net portal, career net portal, excuse me, where you can see jobs that are just people out in the community looking for our students. Many, many organizations love the type of students that we help cultivate. So they're looking for the stick students. And you have that first opportunity to do that. So definitely, see those opportunities there. They do mock interviews, and all these things together help you build your resume and network. It's very important to network because you don't know who knows who. As you said, the business chamber, those are connections. If you want to grow, if you want to be a part of something else, get involved and really, step in that role.
Absolutely. when I was going to school at night and part-time, I was, as I said, in an IT program, and there were at the time very few females. And so 3 or 4 of us would meet every single week before class and have dinner, talk about the course, about what that got me through my degree. Just the fact that I had people that were in the same boat as I was, struggling to get through this degree program with kids and against kind of the odds in the field you're in and the situation you're in life. It made a huge experience and it helped me complete. And what we found over time is that students that participate in the life of the college not only have a better experience themselves, but they're much more likely to graduate than students who are just doing their classes only and leaving. So it will really help your experience, not only in the business department, but in any college that you attend and in any program at STCC. So that is our presentation on the different options available. I've included my email information here in case you have any questions about something I might have mentioned, specifically around entrepreneurship in this presentation. And Ann Jarvis is she's a professor and she's also our business department chairperson. So she's also available as a resource, and Janeri is available as well. I wanted to share very quickly that we were just selected to be one college out of 5 nationally to work with the National Association for Community College Entrepreneurship and the Michelson Foundation. We're going to be offering workshops, courses, and some experiences, educational experiences around intellectual property and innovation. So I'm very excited over the next 2 years, just to keep posted, because we're going to be sharing some information and workshops in a lot of different formats. And I'll be working with John Diffley, who runs our honors program. He's a history professor at STCC, and he happens to be an attorney as well. So we're going to be collaborating and co-teaching these workshops and initiatives.
Well, I want to say congratulations. That is an amazing opportunity to really, really, just explore new things and be a part of that community. So I'm excited to learn more about that.
Yep.
And just to say, there are a lot of people out there that are already in the workforce and been there and they're comfortable and they don't want to go back to school. Okay, come audit a class. If you want to take an entrepreneur class just to, you're gonna, changing careers or shifting and you just want to test the waters, we have the opportunity for you to audit a class, to come as a student as a non-degree granting program. Just take a class to find your interest, and contact the professors. Our professors are phenomenal. I promise you, because I went through these channels, that you're not going to find as many professors out there that are so willing to help you, are so there to aid you and to connect you. So utilize them, put yourself out there and contact these professors and have a conversation with them. What does it mean to do this? To the website. Our website is www.stcc.edu. We have great programs. If you open each of them, as Diane said, you'll see the layout of the program. You'll see their contact information of that program. Emails. The best way to contact everyone right now is through email. So definitely try to do that first. But we have other features of you contacting, us on the other side, so we can connect you as well. So I just want to say again, congratulations on that. It's an honor to be a part of it, to see it develop. I'm really excited myself. And please come out, talk to us, learn a little bit more. As she mentioned, entrepreneurs coming down the pipeline. I think that's awesome. I have students all the time asking, like, I want to start my own business, just don't know how to. What can I do? Talk to Diane. She's the expert. She'll help you. So thank you again. I really appreciate all that you shared. I mean, I know I learned a lot, that the audience learned a lot and is really intrigued to I don't know, take a leap of faith and explore different options to advance themselves, their families, and their communities.
Thank you. And to all the people that are watching, I hope that you will pursue your dreams. Come to STCC, study business, or if you find another degree program that looks really exciting and interesting you, take the leap. You will be very happy that you did.
Agreed. All right. So with that, I just want to talk a little bit. I know we're going to be wrapping up. As a reminder, If you don't know, we're awesome. We are awesome. Our school is awesome, and we want you to come. If you're interested in applying and starting school, we have great opportunities for students to start on our Spring 2. So our Spring 2 is a 7-week semester. It starts in October, so you have a few more weeks to apply. So definitely look on our website, apply if you're willing to, if you want to start soon for that term. But if you're looking to start for January, definitely the application is open. Explore our programs, make an appointment with myself. My name is Janeri Merced. I am the admissions counselor here. We have a great, welcoming, awesome team at admissions. We're here to make appointments with you virtually. We can have a phone call, email back and forth, but definitely contact us and let's explore different options. If you are still in the phase of what I want to do, where can I transfer my skills, or even where does my passion lie and what type of environment do I want to work in, I encourage you all to utilize this free amazing tool that we offer. It's called the Career Coach. It's at our website, so stcc.edu/career coach. It's free. It's basically a very intentional survey about yourself. So please bring your authentic self to this survey, because it will highlight areas that you would excel based on your answers. It's going to bring this whole report for you. And it can also even tell you type of work you're going to probably excel, even environments to kind of stay away from that you may not excel. And it's going to tie it into one of the awesome programs we have on campus that you can look and explore a little bit more. So definitely check that out as well. We have many more info sessions coming down the pipeline, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, our LinkedIn, our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram. That's one of our platforms that all our communications go out. Again, our website is a great resource, but we're only a phone call away. Our number is 413-755-3333. I say that and I always joke because it sounds like a joke, like the 555-555. No, our number is 413-755-3333. And you can chat with us at any time. We have our office are still open. If you want to talk to a live person, go on our website. You can talk to financial aid. You can talk to admissions. You can talk to academic advising, the library. You can talk to many, many offices live through our Chat Now feature. So I just want to highlight those things there. And again, I want to thank you all for the opportunity to share time and space with you. And we are eager to support you in your academic goals and supporting you. And as you transfer, we help you transfer your life, support your life. And just know that this is a great place to start economically. And definitely as you flourish as an individual and learn where you feel that you need to be. So thank you again. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.